Games, Brrraaains A Head-Banging Life with 10 things we love about a classic video game. We are looking at Dino Crisis. That's the PlayStation 1 game, Dino Crisis. A beloved game from both of us, I think. We both appreciate it and love it.
Yep, definitely.
Of course, there'll be 10 things we hate about it too, because nothing is perfect, and Dino Crisis is certainly not perfect. Right, I'll get us started then. Let's be honest, it's Resident Evil dinosaurs, which is a good thing.
Okay, well, that's one of mine straight away.
Well, yeah, it's an obvious thing, isn't it? It's annoying that how it's inevitable when we're talking about this that Resident Evil connections are coming up. It's by Capcom. It's done in the same graphical engine. It is Resident Evil, but with dinosaurs. That's a good thing. There we go, double up already. Right, maybe you don't have this one then. Regina, I think she's a good lead character, likable and well voiced.
Yeah, I would agree with that. Yeah, I mean, it's always going to be compared to Resident Evil, obviously, because it's so similar. But I mean, obviously, compared to Resident Evil characters, she doesn't compare. But I think she's still very, very, very likable.
Yeah, agreed. You didn't have that one, yeah?
No, I didn't have that one. I like the way you of the healing items. Obviously, Resident Evil game compared, you obviously get herbs, but this one here, I like the fact that you can combine ammo and the medical stuff. It's clever. It's clever, you know.
So you like the combination system? Okay.
Yeah.
Cool.
Clever, yeah.
The initial raptor reveal. So this is the opening segment of the game where you don't know what's going on. Looks like some bad stuff's going on. You go get power turned on. You find a ripped up blood trail. Find a ripped up torso. And then you go in. You do the power. While you're in there, one of your team gets attacked. You come out, find him missing. Looks like he fell off the cliff. You follow the torso's now gone. You follow it along, and that's when you first see the first Velociraptor. That's great. I think it's a great intro.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. I didn't actually have that one, but yeah, it is a great intro. This one is this one's a bit dodgy because it can be a like and a dislike.
Go on.
I'll see it. The T-Rex reveal.
Okay.
So the first time you meet him, obviously he bursts through the window.
Yep.
Great, brilliant. Then obviously I wanted to dislike it because I'll say that for that section.
Do, because I suspect we've got the same thing on this. But I also have something T-Rex related. The first, second, and final battle with the T-Rex. So I've specified, I think you 4 times overall, and I left one out because I don't like one. But the first time, through the window, the initial reveal. The second time where you're running along the gantry and he's smashing it behind you. Cool. And the final battle where you're in the docks and you have to run and shoot him with a rocket launcher when he gets close. Yep. They're good battles.
Yeah, indeed.
Okay, go on.
Puzzles.
Yep.
I think the puzzles are quite clever, you know. I mean, some of them, and there's one specifically which is really, really, really difficult. But again, I've got to compare to Resident Evil because it's always going to happen. But I think the puzzles are a lot more better than Resident Evil.
Okay, really?
They're more complicated. They make you work more.
They certainly work. Yeah, they make you work more. Yeah.
But I thought Resident Evil they're pretty straightforward. You know.
Fair enough. I don't have that. I have it on another list, but we'll get to that. Path variations. Always a cool thing to have options to deviate the story in a certain way. Well, there's nothing here that takes you off in a brand new direction. They affect the ending. They affect certain characters and certain segments that you will play through in compared to others. Sometimes you'll be given a choice of going a certain route against going another route that might be more dangerous because it's quicker and stuff like that. Yeah.
I didn't have that one. So another one for me is ammo.
Okay, yeah.
I like that. I like the fact that, unlike unlike Resident Evil, where you always seem to have piles and piles of ammo.
Yeah.
This game here, you always have to pick and choose of, do I fight this raptor or do you run?
Agreed.
Yeah. I always thought that's quite clever though, because it makes sense.
Yeah, and how, like me, I'm sure the same. You spend a lot more time running than actually fighting.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Agreed. I mentioned it kind of already, but multiple endings. Multiple endings are always good. Encourage replay. To change up how you did it last time, and obviously unlocked bonuses as well for that, which is cool.
Yep, definitely. Again, it's sort of combined into the combining item things, but I like the fact that there's darts. You can make the dart like the poison dart. I think it's like poison darts, sleeping darts. I think was there an explosion one too? I'm not too sure. I can't
Probably the explosion one, but I know the one that took the most combining, and the one that you really always wanted is the one that killed them instantly.
Yeah, definitely, yeah.
You kind of touched upon it with the ammo scarcity and having to think about that, but I tied it into this. It does tension well. It's still scary, or like tense to be running and hearing that click, click, click of a dinosaur chasing you as you're desperately running to get to the laser and turn it on to stop them, and just hitting it and it bouncing off, and you're saved briefly.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that is one of mine too. Yeah, but just to add to that, yeah, I mean, again, it's going to be compared to Resident Evil, but when other than the lickers, where they run after you, or maybe like hunters, being chased by a raptor or being chased by a zombie, which is just dragging his leg very slowly,
Yeah.
I know what scares me more.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. I think it works way better.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
Okay, double up again. I think overall it's got very memorable music that fits the kind of location you're in. Very scientific, very electronica. Whereas like Resident Evil has more operatic, symphonic elements to theirs, gothic themed stuff. Dino Crisis is very clean and very, as I say, very electronic style based, facility noises and things like that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I don't. Sort of had one. So it's half an hour. But I mean, I just to add to that one. I thought the location, I mean, the area is obviously really good. I thought graphically it's not too bad. I mean, graphically wise, and for the area, they've actually fit in quite a lot of like rooms and areas to explore.
Agreed. So was that your next one?
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Okay, right. Do you remember I brought this up in the past? And it was mentioned in our flashback, so you can actually hear it there as well. But I'm going to bring it up here because it's something I love. But previously I praised Capcom's end credit themes for games. Resident Evil 1, Resident Evil 2, Resident Evil 3, Resident Evil 4. And I also mentioned Dino Crisis final credit scene. It's got a title. It's called Reminiscence. And in the flashback we did for Dino Crisis, it's in there, but I'll also add it here. But Capcom, again, the end credit theme, the music that plays over the end credits of Dino Crisis, I love that. I love it. It's my favorite bit of Dino Crisis music.
Yeah, again, I've got that one too.
But,
I mean, Capcom always seemed to hit the right spot with the music.
They really did.
Yeah, I mean, Resident Evil, obviously, the music was very clever, very suspense. Dino Crisis, it just fit perfectly.
Yeah. Well, last one then. Its success, and it was successful, meant that we didn't actually just kind of get a cut and copy with the sequel. Now, I'm not a big fan of the sequel, but I admire and like the fact that they went in a different direction and didn't just go, right, we've done Resident Evil 2 with dinosaurs. Let's do Resident Evil 3 with dinosaurs. Dino Crisis 2 is quite a different game. Quite a different game. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I haven't got any more to say, but I mean, I played obviously 1 and 2, and I think actually in my flashback, I actually said number 2 was better.
Yes,
for me.
you did.
I did, yeah. But going back recently, I mean, probably a couple of weeks ago, I've played them both again recently, and I actually revised that statement.
Okay.
Number 1 is better. I mean, number 2 is good. It's a good sequel, but number 1 is much better.
There you go. No more. Yeah, you got no more. Yeah.
No, that's it. Yeah.
There you go. 10 things we love about Dino Crisis. Make sure you check out 10 things we hate. Thank you very much for watching. You can check us out on gbhbl.com as well as on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Tumblr. Go to Patreon and help us out over there. That's patreon.com/gbhbl, as well as Big Cartel, where you can find some of our merchandise. We have a podcast running on SoundCloud and Apple Podcasts. And of course, if you like this video, do us a favour, hit the subscribe button and help the channel grow. Games, horror and heavy metal. What else is life for?